Criminals are a superstitious, cowardly lot. They plan and plot, but they always get caught.
Update your wills and make sure that your life insurance is current, as the gang here at Fear 20 take a little road trip down to Gotham Town for Batman Day. On March 30th of 1939, Batman swung into action on the pages of Detective Comics 27, the creation of Bill Finger and Bob Kane, as Bruce Wayne made his candlelight oath and donned the now iconic cape and cowl, and began his one-man war on crime, armed with nothing but utility belt, grappling hook, and revolver. The Bat would viciously kill or cripple those who scoff at the law with nary a second thought. It wasn't until the creation of the Joker that Batman had a recurring villain, despite being killed by Batman in their first outing. Maybe the reason Batman doesn't kill the Joker is because he knows it just doesn't take. Batman has evolved over the years, from the brutal days of a bloody war with organized crime in the Golden Age, inspired, shamelessly stolen, from gangbusters in the shadow with disposable mafioso of the month. The sillier fare of the 60s with plots like the impish Bat-Mite from Dimension X, Joker teaching fish to smile by pulling boners, and Batman adopting the no-killing rule. And the grimdark 80s that upped the derangement of the villains and raised more gruesome stakes for our hero. Up to the prep-time-powered Bat-God of today. You don't need me to tell you who Batman is. Batman is baked into the brick and mortar of the culture since creation. Despite the changes to the tone of the books over the decades, one thing remains constant: horror. Bruce is a man driven by demons, sometimes literally, somewhere between being haunted by the tragic loss of his parents, causing a young boy to devote himself to vengeance, and having to punch out the ghost of legendary highwayman Gentleman Jim Craddock with a pair of nth metal knuckles, walks the Dark Knight, the alpha predator of Gotham. If you can punch out a ghost, what chance does a gangbanger have? A penguin? A clown? Is a clown more powerful than a ghost? Preposterous! Be it the schemes of the Court of Owls, the nightmare that is Professor Pig's quest for perfection, the Joker's deadly games, or the entity of Amadeus Arkham using the asylum to power his spirit, Batman has the hammers of justice at the ready for whatever comes his way. Batman is no stranger to horror in the main continuity. However, it's in Elseworlds where the horror elements truly get to shine. Decoupled from canon and continuity, these stories see Batman in adventures that make the Black Casebook read like an Encyclopedia Brown adventure, with stories like the Vampire Trilogy that see the Batman square off against Dracula, Castle of the Bat, in which Bruce tries to make a Batman of his father's corpse a la Frankenstein. Perhaps Gotham by Gaslight is more to your liking, in which a Victorian-era Batman hunts down the infamous Jack the Ripper. If not, there's always the Devil's Workshop, in which Batman teams up with Harry Houdini to wage war against a cabal of vampires. One thing these books have in common with the main continuity fare is the human mind. Batman's rogues are all people, highly deranged people. Beneath the ghoulish exterior of the Joker lies the heart of a man, with human desires and motivations. Same with vampires, werewolves, ghosts, and all manner of monstrosities. Beneath whatever state they are now, they were men once. Human minds, human desires, human predictability. Bruce can easily outmaneuver anyone once he learns their pattern. What if Batman had to face off against something inhuman, something unknowable, unpredictable, and truly alien? Not to Earth, but to existence as we know it. Co-written by Hellboy's Mike Mignola and Richard Pace, The Doom That Came to Gotham places Batman and his friends and foils in the 1920s as something sinister stirs under the Antarctic ice, leading to the disappearance of explorer Oswald Cobblepot, leading to a chain of events that see Bruce Wayne, Oliver Queen, and Jason Blood facing off against H.P. Lovecraft's Yog-Sothoth, in a story whose Jack Kirby-esque art coupled with Mignola's style of heavy shadows bring cosmic horror to the DC universe in a gorgeous love letter to all things Lovecraft and Batman related. What can I say, I'm a fanboy for this one. Skip the animated feature and go right to the books. You won't be disappointed. Fangasm aside, the world of horror and the world of Batman have always been linked. Today's comic heroes are like the tales of the demigods of yore, stories of uncommon valor, cunning and strength, wisdom and compassion, to inspire the youth. To teach them when to be brave, and to teach them when to fear. What predators lurk outside the fire's light. That monsters are waiting to infect you with their sickness and make you into something more like them. Batman teaches us that while the dark is full of unseen horrors, you can prevail if you reject the icy cold pangs of fear of the unknown. That man can conquer the dark and become the predator that predators fear. Be it a comic, TV show, movie, be it for the action and adventure, the characters and relationship, or macrodosing LSD and reading Final Crisis upside down and in pitch blackness in a Grant Morrison-esque attempt at apotheosis. The next time you see a bat-shaped symbol reflected on a conveniently placed cloud, have no fear, because you and the Caped Crusader stand to answer the call. Unless you're a juggalo, in which case hide. You don't have any idea how many concussions and clown-related traumas that guy has. You are not safe.
Batman is much wing.